Hello and welcome to our next update. In the last episodes we have already shown you the hill ruins and the village, and today this fellow will help us make the roads to the ruins. But let's start at the beginning. Let's start with the mill. In the first video we have already teased that the road to the mill is more like a footpath and that we have to walk through the stream in some places. On the one hand, the path is too narrow for a car, and on the other, there's a 20 to 25 meter long rock that is blocking the way. As we obviously have to get to the mill by a car in the long term, we need a road here. That's where the excavator comes in. But take a look at yourself. The path was probably once accessible by car, but now it is completely overgrown by bushes, brambles and reeds. It's really not easy for us to interfere so much with nature, but unfortunately we have no other option if we want to have a road to the mill. It is very important to us that the stream is not impaired, as it is a very sensitive ecosystem. The rocky outcrop is just massive. It reached right up to the edge of the stream. It was the biggest issue we saw with the property and was the one we thought about a lot before we decided to buy. We just couldn't imagine that it could be removed, and with a proper road to the mill, it would have been much more difficult, if not impossible, to live here.
Soll ich dir irgendwie helfen?
Jetzt bin ich drin. Jetzt habe ich einen nassen Fuß.
But let's take a look what the excavator can do.
Ein Update noch zu dem Weg. Der Baggerfahrer macht sehr gute Fortschritte. Hier an dieser Stelle ist er jetzt noch ein bisschen uneben. Wir hatten eben schon eine Stelle, wo das Ganze schon sehr viel besser aussah. Also absoluter Wahnsinn, was dieser Bagger in dieser kurzen Zeit erreicht hat.
The excavator driver even managed to leave Lillian's beloved ivy curtain in place, which acts as a natural gateway to the mill. It's just beautiful. Look how happy she is that the curtain is still there.
We know singer Virgilio from our friend Jürgen, that you will get to know in the future episodes. He's doing the smaller roads and brought his friend for the big job at the mill. Both are super friendly and such experienced workers.
Thank you very much. No, obrigado. Obrigado. The water is gonna clean.
Yeah, you think it's affecting the stream somehow? But it's okay for the water and everything?
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. No, but years ago when I was young, heavy winter.
Lots of
The water comes from there to there. Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Take a look at the results. The neighbors were very interested and came as soon as the excavator finished its work. We felt bad that we had to interfere with nature so much for the road, but when Giuseppe and Eulalia said that the stream hadn't been damaged, we felt much better. It took the excavator 6.5 days to turn the narrow footpath into a proper road. To this day it still blows our mind how he did it, and above all how it turned the massive rock into tiny stones. At the moment the road still looks a bit bare and very out of place, but in no time it will be overgrown with plants and trees again, and it will give the mill its great charm back.
We finished the road to the mill. Let's get on with the pig barn. We haven't shown you this place yet, as it is only a small terrace with a barn that we already demolished by hand. We need a second road for better access from both sides.
The existing path to the pig barn is actually in a very good condition. The issue is that the space is relatively small and narrow, so that the tiny house just fills the entire width of the space, and no vehicle can drive past the tiny house. So we need a second access from the other side to get to the garden with vehicles. And this is where the small excavator comes into play. We didn't always understand Senior Virgilio to 100%, but he knows what to do and he simply does an incredible job.
Senior Virgilio did a great job. He used the bricks and the rubble from the barn to enlarge the area at the back. The path is a bit steep, but shouldn't be a problem for a four-wheel drive. Right now the place looks very bare. We still have to build a plateau for the tiny house and get topsoil for the garden. The hill ruins also have a good access, but since we want to create private space for each of the houses, we need a second driveway for the clay house. The existing access is between the clay house and the large house, but since the entrance of the clay house is on the other side, a second access is needed.
To give you a better idea of where the path is, here's a drone shot. The path is supposed to be just below the clay house.
Hola, buen día.
Bom dia!
Perfect, good.
Senior Virgilio always starts at 6 a.m. in the morning, so of course we were too late to watch him starting his work.
What can we say? We are just so amazed by the work and are very grateful that we found Senor Virgilio. He's so friendly and helpful and just does his best to explain to us what he's going to do. We just need to learn Portuguese as soon as possible. The path looks very good and even provides a way to the terraces directly below the ruins, so we can get there by tractor. There's even a small turnoff at the end of the path so that you can turn around here. And last but not least, the old village. As you saw in the last update, there is currently only the archway as an entrance, which unfortunately can only be used on foot. However, we need an access road for renovation work and to get into the garden.
If you haven't seen the video of us clearing the village and even finding a building under brambles, we will link you the video in the corner above.
The village is largely surrounded by walls or high edges. The only possibility for a road into the village is through one of the goat sheds that we found while cleaning the area.
Von dir!
Maria. Okay, wenn hier so, ja? Okay.
Yeah, think that one?
Hier lang. Zieh und dann. Ja. Hier runter oder hier vorbei?
Da vorbei erstmal.
Ah, okay.
Si, ja.
Mhm.
Ja? Ja? Ja.
Okay, also so. Und dann so. Also er kann ja hier auch noch ordentlich hier so. Das ist schön auch hier so bis hier in den breit. Das ist mit dem Auto runterkommen.
Nee, mit dem Traktor nur.
Also praktisch bis hier oder nur hier? Die Form dieses Stalls ist ja auch mal wieder Hammer, ne?
Ja. Die Mauer fand er super, die lässt er auf jeden Fall stehen.
Ja, genau.
Oh. Treppe ist noch da. 2 Stufen.
No one was really sure how to get an access to the village, but Senor Virgilio again did an amazing job. We are very happy that we got to know him. We really appreciate that we have already met so many friendly Portuguese people who support us open-minded and open-hearted with our project.
That's it for today's update. We hope you enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like and a subscription. Thanks for watching.